If you're moving to Little Rock and trying to decide between living near UAMS or setting up in West Little Rock, you're asking the right question. And the answer's going to depend entirely on how you live your life. These two areas feel completely different, and most people don't even realize that until they're already here unpacking boxes. So, I'm going to break down the real differences between UAMS and West Little Rock areas, the commute, the vibe, the cost, the conveniences, so you can make a competent decision before you ever sign the contract. Stay with me because this one's going to save you a lot of time. UAMS is the University of Arkansas for Medical Sciences. It sits in the middle of Little Rock, just west of downtown, and what locals call Midtown. West Little Rock, on the other hand, is out towards Chenal Parkway, closer to West Markham and neighborhoods around Pleasant Valley, Chenal Valley. Even though these two areas are about 15 to 20 minutes apart by car, they're completely different vibes. One is much more urban and walkable with strong institutional anchors, and the other side is like more suburban, polished, and packed with like retail and restaurants. And understanding which lifestyle appeals to you is really the first step. Who lives near UAMS? The neighborhoods closest to UAMS, think about Hillcrest, Stift Station, the Heights, and parts of Midtown. They attract a specific crowd. You've got medical students, residents, nurses, researchers, and hospital staff who want to minimize their commute and live close to campus. These are some of Little Rock's most charming and walkable neighborhoods, with bungalow-style homes, tree-lined streets, and a real sense of community. The Heights, in particular, has some of the best locally owned restaurants and boutiques in the whole city. And it has a very distinct established feel that longtime Little Rock residents are proud of. Home prices near UAMS and Hillcrest and the Heights can be competitive because demand is steady from the medical community. You'll find a mix of older homes with character, some completely renovated, some needing work, and the occasional condo or townhome option closer to the hospitals. The trade-off for that charm is that some of these homes are older and may come with higher maintenance costs. But for people who love a neighborhood with personality, there's really nothing quite like it in Little Rock. So West Little Rock draws a completely different buyer profile. Families with kids tend to gravitate here because of the proximity to some of the top-rated schools in Pulaski County. And the suburban infrastructure is just really well developed out there. You've got Chenal Valley with the golf courses and newer construction, Pleasant Valley with the established upscale feel, and the areas along Chenal Parkway that are loaded with national retailers, grocery stores, fitness centers, and restaurants. If convenience is at the top of your list, West Little Rock checks every box. Homes in West Little Rock tend to be newer. A lot of what you find there was built in the 90s through new construction being built today, and you get more square footage for your money in some of these subdivisions compared to what you'd pay for a similar price point closer to UAMS. The neighborhoods tend to be quieter, car dependent, and designed for that classic suburban flow in mind. For remote workers, retirees, and families who don't need to commute to the hospital every day, this part of town is pretty fantastic. This one matters more than most people think. The commute. If you're working at UAMS, the VA, Children's Hospital, Baptist Health, living in West Little Rock means you're likely looking at a 20 to 30-minute drive depending on traffic. Chenal Parkway during rush hour can back up. Living in the Heights or Hillcrest puts you within 5 to 10 minutes of UAMS campus on most days. And that adds up to a significant quality of life difference over the course of a career. On the flip side, if your job takes you out toward the west side of the city, or if you travel frequently through I-430, West Little Rock actually positions you better for that kind of lifestyle. The cost of living comparison. Neither area is cheap by Arkansas standards, but both are very affordable compared to most major metro areas in the country. Near UAMS, the neighborhoods like Hillcrest and the Heights, you're looking at a pretty wide range from entry level homes in the low 200s, and then renovated larger homes are going to be pushing up toward the 400, 500s in some cases. In West Little Rock and Chenal Valley, new construction and larger homes are plentiful, and you can often get more square foot than you would closer to Midtown. The key question to ask yourself is whether you're paying a premium for proximity or a premium for newness, and only you know which one matters more. Lifestyle and what you would actually do day to day. Living near UAMS means you're genuinely closer to some of the most interesting parts of Little Rock. Downtown's a short drive, the river trail is very accessible, the food scene in the Heights and Hillcrest is pretty impressive. You're going to run into neighbors on sidewalks, grab coffee from local coffee shops, feel plugged into the city in a way that suburban living doesn't. West Little Rock gives you the Target, the Whole Foods, easy parking, newer parks, and the feeling that everything you need day to day is within a mile or two radius. Neither is better, they're just different ways to live. So now that you have a clear picture of what separates UAMS from West Little Rock, I want you to keep learning. Check out my other videos. Before you move here, I have a video on the best neighborhoods, the pros and cons, the suburbs. Go check out my channel, scroll through there, or if you're ready, you can book a call with me. I'm Aisha Pannell. I'm a local realtor here in Little Rock. My link is in the description if you would like to book a call. Thanks for watching.